Hi, and welcome to an overview of the new programming language we just released here at AttackForge. It's called AFScript, so no surprises there. But what it can do is full of surprises. I'm Phil. I'm one of the co-founders here at AttackForge. I'm going to take you on a journey through space, because why not? And share with you some of the things that make AFScript really cool. Well, at least we think so. So let's take a look. Now, you either love him or hate him, but Linus was definitely onto something when he said this. This quote just about sums up what you're about to see. But first, what is AFScript? Well, it's an interpreted programming language. We built it to help our customers have better control over telling AttackForge what they want it to do, particularly when it comes to customizing AttackForge to meet their needs and creating automations to make things even easier and faster. AttackForge is used by some of the largest enterprises, governments, and service providers around the globe. And it's also used by individuals and some of the smaller security teams too. So creating a user experience that meets everyone's requirements, it's a very hard thing to do. We knew we needed to open up AttackForge by allowing our customers to extend the application even further, to quite literally write their own code. But how to go about that? Well, allowing customers to input executable code is a big no-no. This creates a security problem. After all, you wouldn't just allow anybody to add code to your application and execute it. If you do, you're going to have a bad time. The only solution was to create our own programming language, one that is safe to use because it never executes their code, and one that we could extend to match the needs of AttackForge now and into the future. We really had no choice but to build AFScript to create a safe and secure way to do this. It's been a journey, one that's taken a long time, lots of experience along the way to get to this. But believe me, we're super excited that we can now share it with our customers. So what can it do? Well, that's a great question. Let's start by looking at some of the customizations that AFScript can help with. All applications are built to serve the needs and desires of the people building them at the time. But over time, those things can change. And changing the way the app fundamentally works, the way people have used it for years, this can work for some, but create problems for others. For example, the project status. This is calculated automatically in AttackForge and comes with implied logic for how each status is calculated. Now, you can rewrite that logic. Prefer to complete projects when the test window automatically ticks over, or based on your own custom fields. You can do all of that now. And we're not stopping at just project status. You'll be able to change many of the ways AttackForge works out of the box to make it work exactly how you want it and need it to match your workflows. Always wanted to create a custom vulnerability scoring system? AFScript allows you to do that. You can combine your custom fields now with your own custom logic to determine exactly how your scoring system works and which fields should be updated to reflect the score. What about when your customer is requesting a project? It would be super neat if you could have a field which shows them the total cost of the pen test or the total number of expected testing days based on the information they input into your scoping form. So AFScript will help you to do that. You can also create custom dashboards that matter to the user. If you're a pen tester, you likely care more about pending activities on projects that you're working on or write-ups that need review. You need a dashboard to reflect this. But if you're on the remediation team, you might want information about open, known exploited vulnerabilities on internet-facing assets, which might need urgent attention. Or what if you're a security leader? You need a view of your teams and your customers to identify where the real problems are that need your attention. AFScript will help you to build dashboards that are bespoke to the user, making them highly practical and essential when conducting pen testing at scale. So now let's look at some automations AFScript can help you with. Everybody who has used AttackForge has likely interacted with our custom reporting library we built called ReportGen. Combining it with AFScript, you can pre-process the project JSON export to make it easier to build reporting templates the way you want to use the data. What about sanitizing data in the user interface depending on who is looking at the data? Another way AFScript can help you to pre-process that information based on the user. Sometimes you might just want to set the initial values for the fields within a form based on the user. For example, giving customers personalized values which are already there, so they don't need to waste time entering in that information. Integrations with third-party systems are a must-have in our modern interconnected world. What's the point of having all this amazing pentest data if it never sees the light of day inside vulnerability management processes or ticketing systems for engineers to action? AFScript can help you to build custom integrations which are fully automated and personalized to exactly how your third-party systems need that data. Now let's focus on making your life easier. Wouldn't it be cool if you could automatically tell external systems to start reconnaissance and preliminary scanning activities and give those tools the data they need without even having to click a button? And what about PDF reports? So AttackForge provides incredible and powerful reporting capabilities in ReportGen. Just check out some of the sample templates that come with the tool. But with AFScript, you could integrate AttackForge with your own docx to PDF conversion web service and get a highly polished PDF reports on demand and still have the flexibility of docx reports when you need them. So is it hard to use AFScript? No, not really. We built it to look and feel like JavaScript, which is already popular and known amongst many security professionals. So there is a minimal learning curve. It comes fully documented with examples, and we even built in functions and libraries so you don't have to reinvent the wheel. We also purposely selected a code editor which resembles VS Code, so it's already familiar to people using it for the first time. So, I've been all talk until now. How about we see it in action? Let's switch over to my AttackForge app and I'll show you how it works. Here on the project's configuration page within the administration module, we can use AFScript to change the way the project status gets calculated. I'm going to start by clicking on Configure, and the first thing you'll notice is that the window is split into three main areas. Code on the top left of the screen. This is where you can see the current logic in use, and enter in your own custom logic to override this. Context on the top right of the screen. To help you with testing your code, we provide a test context which maps to the fields that your code would have access to. In this case, information relating to the project, which you can use to determine how you want the statuses to be calculated. And at the bottom we have output. This is where you can run your script and see what the output is going to be. If we click run, we can see that the status for this test project will be on hold. That's because this test project is currently on hold. And in the logic, that's the first condition we test for. But if we take this condition and move it, say, to the bottom, and now rerun our script, we'll see that the status is completed. And that's because there was another condition that got satisfied before it got to the bottom to check for project on hold. Now, if we didn't even want to use on hold as a status, we can just remove that entirely. That way, the only statuses that the application will use are the ones which are remaining within the script. Now, if you want to add some logging to help you debug, you can do that too. Start by typing logger and then follow the prompts. If we want to access project fields from the context, we simply type project, and then we can see all the different information for all of the supported fields. We also built in support for different libraries to make it easy and fast to build your scripts. For example, this is a library that helps you when working with arrays. You can also click the button next to AFScript to open the Support Center and see more detailed information on how to use AFScript. For example, accessing all the built-in functions and libraries. So that concludes the introduction to AFScript. I hope that it sparks some ideas for how you might want to use AttackForge. I'll be adding more videos for other AFScript use cases soon, so please follow us to ensure you don't miss out. Thanks for watching.